In wake of the 2024 parliamentary elections, the regional party of Karnataka, JDS, has joined hands with BJP. With this development, the Muslim leaders of JDS who have been associated with the party for long are expressing displeasure and are seemingly upset. In this regard, we have with us Mr. Asaduddin, who is the spokesperson of JDS Karnataka, to speak on the alliance. Sir, considering all the differences that are there between JDS and BJP previously, considering all the statements made by JDS leaders and BJP leaders accusing each other of corruption and being parivarvad, how do you see this alliance?
It is not something new which has happened, which has come out of the blue. In Indian politics, there have been many instances, we have seen many instances of political parties accusing each other of corruption, nepotism, communalism, or even secularism. They have been doing it and then joining hands to win elections, coming on one platform with certain objective. It has been happening since a long time. But this election, the upcoming parliament election of 2024, it is having a very great significance. It is going to have a very long-lasting impact on the secular fabric of the country. It is not the election which can be taken lightly. In these elections, we, the Muslim leaders and workers of the party, we register our protest against this alliance, and we have no issues with the policies of the Janata Dal Secular till now. And their contribution to the community. We appreciate that. We appreciate at the same time that when the BJP government was creating non-issues and just making them issues before the people of the state, at that time Kumaraswamy was the only leader who was talking in support of the community, who was standing with the community. Like for example, the issue of hijab, which was a non-issue. Since centuries, our daughters and sisters who have been going to the schools or in the markets, they are going out wearing hijab. It was nothing new, and it was being practiced in the schools also. But hijab issue was created deliberately at that time. Or for other than again, there was the issue of jhatka cut or hilal cut. There was the issue of Muslims doing business near the temple premises. There was the issue. There was the talk of boycotting the Muslim businesses. During this situation, Kumaraswamy was the only leader who was talking for the community, who was standing for the secular fabric of the state. He was the only leader. We appreciate that. And we still remember during the time of CA and NRC, when the whole country was protesting against the proposed CA and NRC, in Karnataka, Kumaraswamy was the only leader who was wholeheartedly meeting with the community people, who was taking a particular stand. We appreciate that, but we cannot accept JDS joining hands with the BJP when the BJP is having a clear-cut agenda for after 2024. They are already, they are already disturbing all the democratic institutions. They have certain plans for the minorities to make them the second-class citizens. So at this juncture, we cannot serve the party, or we cannot work for the BJP. We cannot work for the BJP.
Sir, are you concerned about the party losing its identity or losing the vote share?
Actually, every party has certain USP. The USP of the Janata Dal Secular was its secular credentials and its always standing up for the causes of the state. It was its USP, and secular credentials was its first USP. When you lose that USP, we fear that the Janata Dal will lose its voters base. It will lose its support, and as far as the experience of other parties joining hands with the NDA or the BJP, their experience is concerned, it creates a sense of worry among the loyal JDS supporters. Take the instance of Shiv Sena. It was its oldest ally, but again BJP tried to finish off politically the Shiv Sena in the Maharashtra. Akali Dal, they were the oldest allies, But again, they had to come out of the NDA. MK Stalin, DMK was there. They had to come out. They were forced to come out of the NDA. And even there are many instances. But one thing is common among all these ex-partners of the NDA. They are not only unhappy with the NDA, they want to teach a lesson to the BJP. At that level, they have come up. So you can understand the treatment which could have been meted out to them, which forced them to take this stand. No, at all costs, we have to teach the BJP a lesson. We fear the Janata Dal Secular will have to face the same situation in the future. And they may regret it or they may not regret it. But as far as we are concerned, we are not with this. We are not with the idea of allying with a communal and fascist party like BJP.
Sir, how do you think this alliance will be different from the previous BJP and JDS alliance? How will it be different?
During the previous alliance, we were in a position of strength. We were the chief minister. We had sizable number of MLAs, and we were in a position of strength. And we did not allow our alliance partner BJP to pursue its communal agenda. Nobody can give even a single example of BJP being given a free run. No, you cannot give a single example. We had a position of strength. Right now, the strength of our MLAs has depleted. We have come to 19. And we are not having even a single MP in the Lok Sabha. We do not have. There was one who has been disqualified. At this juncture, when you talk to your alliance partner from a position of weakness, you cannot control them. You have to follow their dictates. So it's very different now. And when Kumaraswamy, our leader Kumaraswamy and Nikhil Kumaraswamy met the BJP leaders in Delhi, at that time, the photos which were released to the media by the BJP, just have a look at it. The body language of JP Nadda and Amit Shah, and see the body language of our beloved leader Kumaraswamy. You can make out. So right now it will be entirely different, because at that time we were dealing with them from a position of strength. Right now you have to deal with them from a position of weakness.
Previously in statements, Deve Gowda had mentioned that he will disown his son Kumaraswamy if he joins hands with BJP. But now the same person is saying this move is to save the party. So is it like they will sacrifice their secularism for the sake of power?
As far as secularism is concerned, secularism runs in the blood of Deve Gowda. Everybody will watch for it. And you just talked about Deve Gowda's earlier statement, which I have not seen. But even if we believe that he had said that if Kumaraswamy allies with the BJP in future, I'll disown him. I don't know in what context he had made that statement. I am not the right person to react to that. It's better Deve Gowda ji himself clarifies or answers that question.
There have been assumptions that JDS Muslim Leaders Quit JDS now. They are going to join hands with Congress, which they think will be more harmful. What do you have to say about it? Is Congress the only option for ex-JDS Muslim leaders?
Actually, all the Muslim leaders and workers of the party had met in a meeting 2 or 3 days back. And then we are going to again organize a meeting in Gulbarga for Kalyana Karnataka region. All the people from all the regions, 6 districts of the region will participate in that. And then again on to 2nd or 3rd, there will be one more meeting in Kittur, Karnataka. Maybe it is in Hubli. We will be conducting a meeting. We have not decided to join any party, or we have not yet decided to even resign from the party. We are just collecting the feedback. We are just registering our protest with our senior leaders. So there is no question of joining any party. And if at all we resign, after that, after resigning, maybe some of them might join the Congress, some of might join the Aam Aadmi Party, some of them may even remain neutral without joining any political party, because you can be politically active. You can play the role of a political activist even without joining a political party. But my individual opinion is that joining the Congress, if anybody joins the Congress, leaving the Janata Dal Secular, may not be beneficial to him personally, for his political career as a person, or for the community. Because Already the Congress feels that the Muslims are in our pockets. The way Congress is behaving with the Muslims, the way the Congress is denying Muslims the political share in political power. Six MLCs have entered the Legislative Assembly. 3 have been elected, 3 have been nominated. None of them is a Muslim, and they had promised that before elections that they will allocate 10,000 crore rupees budget for the welfare and development of the minorities. Ultimately, what did they give? 2,000 crores, because they know the community does not have an option. We are the only place where all the Muslims are flocking. We have just, in the perceptions of the Muslims, we are the messiah of their community. They are under that impression. They will ill-treat you, they will mistreat you, they will not listen to you. And when I wonder whether they will be giving sufficient number of tickets during the upcoming Jhana parliamentary elections. There is a demand from the Muslim leadership of the Congress that at least 5 MLA tickets should be, MP tickets should be given to the Muslims. I doubt. They will be given at the most 2 or maybe 1. And they will have to just make do with it, the community, because the community has closed other political options, which it should not have. And even our community leaders, the way they worked for the Congress, the way they mobilized Muslim masses to vote en masse for the Congress, I asked them to introspect whether that was the right decision, whether you did not have other political options. Had you utilized other political options, explored other political options also, and in that case, the community could not have reached this situation wherein they cannot even question the Congress. They cannot even question the Congress, because Congress knows that you have no other option except we people. So it might be, maybe some people from the party, if we resign, they may join Congress or some other parties, or they may not join. I have no idea about that.
Why do you think people should support a party like JDS, which has been joining hands with various parties at various points of time? Why should people trust the party?
I never said that the people should trust the party even after allying with the BJP. I never said that. I never do. I don't believe in that. But my question is, as a community, since you asked about Muslims, as a community, the community needs to introspect. The community needs to go into the past of the political parties which are there in Karnataka, which call themselves secular. See their past track record. See whether they did not assist in demolishing our places of worship, right? And a national party which calls itself secular, whether they did not actually support the RSS people to during that movement to liberate that what do you call it, in Babri Masjid movement. Congress leaders were there. In the Congress leaders actually supported. Karan Singh was there. He was the active participant in that movement. And then Narendra Tiwari was there. Veerbhadra Singh was there. All these Congress leaders were there. Just see the track record. If you see their past, you can come to a conclusion. You can assume, okay, what can they do in the future? At the same time, think about the JDS. Whether you can give any instance wherein the BJP has done any harm to the community. There is not even one single example. So did we were we in our senses when we decided to go en bloc to the Congress? Were we in our senses? Was it the right decision? There is a need to introspect. And as far as the Congress is concerned, or other political parties are there. Political parties should be there. But as a community, we should choose wisely. Our decisions should not be based on fear of one particular party, BJP. Our decisions should be based on wisdom. It should be based on foresight. It should be based on the current political situation. It should be based on our love for the country. So which party is best? Based on that, we should decide. We should not go en bloc to any party, whether it is JDS or the Congress. As far as options are there, we should use our options properly and wisely.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
We were speaking to Mohammed Asaduddin, who is the spokesperson of JDS Karnataka. He shared his views on the alliance of JDS and BJP. This is Alia Amreen for Karnataka Muslims.